Just arrived at Sutton Town for the big grudge match. It's the Villa View against Villa on tour. They're out there already warming up, naive, because we haven't even got changed yet, so they're going to be out there for a while. So you can tell already the experience is shining through, a little bit of mind games pre-match. I'm feeling good, I'm confident in my boys. I know Tom Julian's ready, he's born for days like this, so let's see what happens.
Right, morning fellas. Tom Julian on tour today. You know, this Villa on tour team, they've had a nice season, no doubt about it. You can't deny them that. So, you know, can't underestimate them. Got to see what they're about, but we'll give it our best shot today.
Obviously they've got youth on their side, but in my experience of football, actually the people that are the youngest are the ones that are the unfit ones. So I fancy us, mate. They're obviously taking it seriously. They were out there warming up at 5:30 this morning, so yeah, I'm confident. I'll go with right, I think it'll be close to begin with. I think it'll be like 2-2 or something, and I think we'll go a couple of goals ahead. And I think because they're young, they'll lose a bit of shape and organisation. I think that's where we'll come into our own. I'll go with a 8-4.
It's a good bunch of players, so I'm looking around it, and I know we've got a few surprises, and the fact that those boys out there can't even drive says a lot about how young they are, so we know that we've got the experience over them.
There's already quite a good message on the board in the changing room that I could have maybe said, yeah, I came in yesterday and I wrote this down, and might have inspired the lads a little bit, but no, I've not prepared anything. Just need to win, don't we, really? That's the main thing. For a lot of these guys, it probably doesn't matter that much whether they beat Villa on tour or not, but for us, it's pride, isn't it? It's ribbing on social media. Playing for the mini version of the Cup of Tradition, so thanks Rollo for cursing me and handing me that now so that I've touched it and everything. That's true. I didn't want to touch it on the pitch, but thanks.
That's alright.
Were you going to leave it on display like the World Cup on the side of the pitch?
I'm not going to say too much, but we've got to keep it easy early on, and we'll hit them second half. So yeah, I'm confident we're going to do it. You're going to touch the trophy? No, I'll save that for later.
So realistically, for a few of you, probably doesn't mean that much coming out and playing against Villa on tour, but for us, they've already done us once this year for the FBA, so we need to win. I don't want to be logging on social media next week, me and Tom, and having to Matt and having to listen to the fact that they're on tour have won 2 trophies, we've won nothing. They think that they're going to come here today, and I think they're going to smash us because they think, oh, they're all over 30, they're not fit. Aston was out till 4 in the morning on the Jaeger bombs, so they think they're going to have it easy, but actually I reckon we're probably fitter than them, and I think we'll have the better organisation. So if we get a goal ahead or get a couple of goals deficit, I think they'll lose their shape and end up all over the place. We've got a good system that we've run through. Can't remember if I've run through it with everyone. We've got the better kit as well, so I think we'll go out there and play some champagne football and beat them. Yeah, just go and do it. Follow the instructions that I put on the board earlier. We've got to be patient. Stay there, bit of composure from you. Aston, do things right. Today's a chance for us all to say we did it. So these days are not regular. Let's take it to that. Come on, everyone!
We'll start with the captain, Dan Bardell. Models his game off Ian Taylor, but we'll see about that. In goal, Nick Heath. Not actually a goalkeeper, but we're pretty confident he'll do a job in between the sticks. At centre half, it's Rich Griffiths, Fancam regular. Let's hope he's as reliable as the back as he is on Fancams. Joining him at the back, it's Aston Radford. Fitness is a slight concern, but we'll see how he gets on. My wild card. Tom Julian, very James Milner-like actually, won't stop running, gives everything for the team, plays for the badge, Mr. Reliable. Matt Lynch will be out for redemption and hoping to give us a new clip to share online instead of that penalty miss at Villa Park. Steve Day, another player that played at Villa Park 2 or 3 years ago, good player, will lead the line for us up front today. And finally, little Tom, also a Fancam regular, he'll be our mascot and be looking to give us a bit of motivation from the sidelines as well.
Tom, lead us out, mate. Where's the walkout music?
Welcome to the biggest game, Dan, since the playoff final. It's Coles Lane, it's Villa View versus Villa on tour. Dan, how are you feeling pre-match?
At this point, I was feeling like, what am I doing here? Oh, Megs.
That's not a great start from Tom Julian, to be fair.
But yeah, I think I was okay. What about you?
I got a little bit nervous because they were quite young, but then, I mean, they're not physically built, and I thought we had some decent players, so I was feeling confident.
Talking of physically built, there's Aston Radford.
Yeah. It's a little touch in the middle from Steve Day.
Some lovely football, some fluid football.
Matt Lynch can't quite connect.
Oh yeah, Bardell with the knee.
That was just interesting concept there.
It was an interesting technique.
Tom Julian heads it back across. Steve Day holds it up. Can he make it work? He's still got hold of it. But
Bardell's made himself. Good skills.
Amazing.
Oh, and there's Aston Radford.
Good clearance from Aston. He was always sweeping around, wasn't he? That's the highlight from him.
Is that you getting weights in the box there?
No, that's Rich Griffiths.
Oh.
Dealt with it, to be fair.
And good save from Nick Heath as well, a competent goalkeeper.
Yeah, performed well. Here's Dan Bardell on the ball.
Oh, that is majestic.
Tried the through ball. Tom Julian takes over.
Handball? That was handball.
Dan, lovely little pass to Matt Lynch there. Matt Lynch has a shot, but defended well.
Screwed it a little bit, didn't he, Lynch? Nick Heath, giving me heart attacks he was.
Showing some nice feet though for a goalkeeper. He puts it forward. Who's on the edge of it? It's Matt. Oh, it's Tom Julian. Actually, can't quite get on the end of that one.
I'm going to precise him now. I think you should have got that.
I mean, I'm very tired already at this point.
Is that you falling over?
No, Matt Lynch.
A lot of confusion between who's who because you and Matt were quite fluid, swapping sides.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. It's a long ball up. Steve Day with a nice touch. Good strike.
It's a good strike, the keeper. Oh. It's a goal.
Steve Day puts it in the back of the net, but they're VAR in it. It's gone VAR. It's no goal. Goalkeeper had two hands on it, and they play out from the back. Jamie Campion here with the ball.
Quite controversial, that decision. Aston Radford said it was definitely a foul. I'm not sure.
I think it was a foul.
I'd need to see that back.
Dan Bardell shepherding Campion,
has
but he's
done
done
me like I'm not even there.
Embarrassing.
Good shovel from Nick Heath away, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's even Stevens, isn't it? I think both sides have had a couple of good chances. The youth element, I think, is holding its stay for Villa on tour, but the experience of the Villa View is creating probably the better chances. So, but I'm comfortable at the moment.
Steve Day again picking up the ball. He's laid it off to Dan Bardell.
He done Mr. Shoe. Oh my God, what a pass!
What a lovely little pass to Matt Lynch. Matt Lynch, and again a lovely save from the Villa on tour goalkeeper.
We just talked about everyone thinking I was going to shoot, and then I just played it out wide.
Did very well, to be fair. Credit where credit's due.
Thanks, Tom. Good
Dan
block as
Bardell
well.
again, and a good challenge.
Thank you.
Good showing from you so
Pretty
far.
much tackling is all I've got.
Yeah, I mean, since that early nutmeg.
Speed, as we can see here, is not. Oh, this is where I get done. Yeah, see you later.
Dives in, and it's reckless. That is typical of Jamie Campion's day, to be fair. A lot of wasted.
The guy in the box is seething that he didn't pass there, isn't it?
I agree. He made the wrong decision.
It's half time. Just get rid of it at half time. You don't need anything silly to happen.
So at half time, then both teams going in there, and I think both teams feel a bit frustrated at this point.
Yeah, it was not a fluid game. I think it was. I suppose people watching it will be saying the quality is not there, but when you were actually involved in the game, it didn't feel like there was a lot of time on the ball. Obviously, they're all quite young. They tried to be a bit in your face, didn't they? But kind of burnt themselves out a little bit in the first half.
Yeah,
I think.
I thought Villa View played better, or tried at least to play better football. The Villa on tour were looking long a lot and trying to beat us with pace. Jamie Campion there, to be fair, showing a few nice little moves.
Yeah, he's left me on the floor a couple of times, to be fair to the lad.
Yeah, but I think overall Villa View have it in the first half, but it's still 0-0, and at this point anybody's game.
We lack a bit of organisation at times on a break.
You didn't know each other, that's why.
No.
Close the door. Oh, cheers. We've got more time on it. They're not that good, apart from the tall ginger guy. He's good, but he's shooting every time. He doesn't trust anyone else. So when we're in their third, you've got time to take a touch, be confident in yourself. Whether you're as good as Steve or as good as me, like you'd still have that time. As in, I'm
In they're getting it, starting to get at each other now as well. We keep going, we'll get a goal. We've got him behind a few times, we'll keep doing that, just keep making runs. If Steve drops D, people have got to go beyond him.
It is even. I like the fact it's even.
Like we came in thinking it could possibly just be one-sided team, but it's so even. Well, yeah, of course.
There's not been too many clear-cut chances, to be fair, but it is scrappy.
Both sides are blowing, so that's probably where the even side comes in.
We'll see the fitness will come into play.
We just need to shoot a bit more quickly and release the ball a bit sooner.
What's your prediction for the second half? Do you think we're going to win it?
Yeah.
Confident?
Yeah, I think we're outplaying them. We're having more shots, and I think we're outplaying them.
Should we go on to the second half?
Yeah, why not, Tom?
Steve Day starts off to Captain Bardell. And we go back to Aston Radford.
Is that Matt Lynch?
Matt Lynch.
Yeah, that first touch.
Oh my goodness. Well, could have played on.
Play the advantage, James Bryan. Max Stokes barking the orders.
Whipping it in. Oh,
that just hit my back, I think. I tried to head it and it just hit my back.
Matt Lynch again.
That little Meg's on Max Stokes with that.
Puts it
Bardell
across.
leaves it for Julian. Oh,
should
got
do
to do better.
Should hit the target there.
I think you had a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Could have took a touch, arguably.
Nice little play with Steve Day. Steve Day has a shot. Oh, it hits the post. And Matt Lynch.
Oh my God, it's Matt Lynch.
What a beautiful finish.
The people who saw that coming, Matt Lynch, redemption.
I mean, he has set his stall out. He wanted to recover from that Villa Park disaster, and he really has done it in the best possible way.
And it is a composed finish, Tom.
Yeah.
You've got to be fair, it's a composed finish.
Steve Day takes the original strike, it hits the post, rebounds out to Matt Lynch, and Lynch, to be fair to him, I spoke to him after the game, he can't remember what he was thinking. He just had to get the ball on target.
He is an instinctive player, Matt Lynch. When he has time to think, when he knows what he wants to do, it probably doesn't come off, but when he's not got much time to think, that is a lovely finish, under pressure.
Do you think the working with the European Tour golfers and the sort of psychology of it, he's calmed down a bit in his old age?
It was quite. When I remember when I first joined the Villa View, I thought this guy's a bit rash. Yeah. He would be coming into challenges, he'd be thinking he was going to win, but he's not thinking about what he actually needs to do. I think he's come on in the years away. Even the Villa View has done wonders for him.
No jumping.
It's done absolute wonders for him. In the warm-up, I mean, there might be some footage of this, I don't know, but we practiced penalties and he tucked it away. It gave him some confidence, I think.
It did, and you could see that in the game.
And we were talking in the week, like I was hammering him a little bit in the WhatsApp group, and people saying to me, good motivation, that's not how you treat your players. And I said, every player needs to be treated differently. I know Matt will prove me wrong. And that's what he's done.
I did know that you'd bring it back to your great management skill.
Thank you. You're only as good as your manager, Tom.
Not true, but fine. Here we go. They're furious at this point.
Now heads will start to go, head loss.
They think that they should be up here, Villa on tour.
I'm not sure why they think that, because look, watching these, I mean, these highlights might be biased, but I've not seen too many chances.
No. This guy was an underrated player with Delphin.
Tidy, he had an old school haircut, didn't he, Nick
Heath? Good save by Nick Heath there, and recovers well.
At this point, I think I'm starting to struggle.
Aston covering well. Oh, and Nick Heath.
Another shovel, he loves the shovel, Nick Heath.
You had a lot of trust in your goalkeeper.
He wanted it. If the mistake had came, then that was his fault, because he called for it.
You listened to him, to be fair. Good leadership
Thank
again.
you.
It's a nice ball over.
Oh, Julian.
Julian gets a foot in, gets another foot in.
Did you block that?
Strong challenge.
It's a good block. You've left him on the floor as well.
Yeah. You know, you've got to deal with it. This is a men's game. You know what I mean?
I don't know what happened there. This could have been one of the weird. Did that cross the line?
No, I don't think it did.
I've got to say, have I had a goal disallowed there? Look at this long ball, merchant football.
It's not a bad touch though, to be fair. Oh, that was the worst time.
He said himself.
Owen
Thompson said himself, I did make the most of that. Nick Heath, no trust in me whatsoever.
Straight across though.
That's a good ball though.
And found Aston Radford lurking. Does one.
Should pass. Should pass to Matt Lynch.
Should. Matt Lynch isn't arguing, to be fair. He's had his goal.
He's just happy. Is that Lynch again?
Oh! Out to Aston Radford.
Oh, into the car park.
And another great strike from Matt Lynch.
Matt Lynch is on flames at this point. He's having the best game of his career.
This is Lynchy again.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Too hard.
Gone grayer through these last 15 minutes or so. It was a good goal. A little bit of luck, fortunate in it, but the guys just lost their composure a little bit and just got to get their heads down. But unfortunately, we're pushing now and we could get caught on the break. So let's see what happens.
So at this point, we've had to move Aston Radford up front due to an injury crisis.
Yes, that's true. Worth remembering we had no subs. And
that was a good ball in, that one.
Plus 30 and blowing.
I thought at the time, whoever put that ball in, that's a good ball.
Julian lays it out to Radford. Gets it back.
Not the best.
Lays it off to Lynchy because I'm about to get cramp. But Lynchy can't get the job done. Look at him, he's absolutely
You'd had it. I think you walked over to me at that point and said, I'm going to get cramp in both my legs. I mean, why someone's trying to ping a corner to me on the edge of the box, I've got no idea.
This was a contentious decision. Rich Griffiths has his arms up. The free kick is not given, and Villa on top.
Did they not give a free kick for that?
No, they were very angry. They were desperate to score.
Looked a free kick.
Here we
to
go.
me.
Tom Julian late in the game. Burns past Max Stokes. Oh, nice strike, but a very nice save from the goalkeeper again. That's better than you thought it was, wasn't it?
No, I knew you did the post. This is the end. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the manager.
It's very ugly, that.
Look at Owen's dad. Max Stokes is crestfallen at the end.
Furious.
Absolutely crestfallen.
So a 1-0 win for the Villa View, and you've got to say it was deserved.
I think so. I think you can watch these highlights back and you can see who created the better option. Look at little Tom, he's absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
You can't. I think we created the better chances. The highlights there show they didn't create anything too clear cut. There was a lot of long ball. I think they maybe underestimated us a little bit because they're all 18 years old and we've got a few players in the 30s, a few people out of shape, not naming any names, Aston. And I think they thought it might be easy, but it wasn't. And we clean sheet. It's a solid basis, isn't it? If you've kept a clean sheet. I thought Richard Griffiths had a nervy start, but he grew into the game.
Very much.
I think he got a lot better as well. A lot of headers won in the second half.
If you could have a most improved player in a game, it would be Rich Griffiths.
Yeah, he was. By the end of it, he was absolutely flying.
Now, Matt Lynch was given the man of the match. I was a little bit shocked about that, to be honest with you. But watching back the highlights, he had a very nice game, a few good shots. And, you know, on another day, he might have got a hat-trick.
What you might call a match of the day player, a highlights player, Matt Lynch.
A Matt of the day.
No, come on. Ruined that. It's the story we wanted, wasn't it, Matt? After the whole penalty. I said it was happening. Mate, it was a good finish. It was a good finish as well. Kept his head, kept his composure. I would have lashed at that, and he would have gone over the bar or back at Villa Park or somewhere. Like Bishop's redemption. That's what it's all about. I thought we deserved to win.
Yeah, we were the better team.
It was quite tight. It was a lot tighter than I anticipated it would be. I said on the pitch, like, never mind Max Stokes. I think Stokes City.
Throw into the route ones. Yeah.
Rory Delap with the long throws and Ryan Shaw cross-hoofing it from the back, but they were good, to be fair. It wasn't the highest class game. No, let's be honest. We got the job done in the end, and I'm not gonna rub it in or anything like that because I wouldn't like it if it was the other way around and they were rubbing it into us. There was nothing in the game. It was a close game, so luckily we came out the right side of it. But yeah, Matt Lynch fully deserved man of the match. You haven't got a trophy though to give. No trophy to give you.
Trophy, just the redemption.
Well done, mate.
Losing team on the day, only 1-0, tight game. Matt Lynch gets his redemption and scores a goal.
Matt Lynch scored. I thought it was Julian. No.
So what are you thinking?
Oh look, it was a really tight game. They probably deserved it. Maybe it was really tight. I think there was always going to be one goal in it. At half time, we were saying there's going to be a goal in this, but
is that what you expected before the game?
No, definitely not. No, like we're not professional footballers. None of us are very talented. So you'd think goals, but no, you lot defended pretty well, to be fair. We got caught a bit on the counter, but it's just keepers didn't have too much work to do. What ours did at the end, but that's because we were going for it. But it was tight. Look forward to the rematch.
Thoughts from the gaffer?
Yeah, I'm proud of the lads. I thought they did well. We probably even after the first half, but second half, the counter, we just lost our shape a little bit. The goal, a little bit fortuitous, I felt. Hit the post, could have gone anywhere, but it was a tidy finish in the end. We huffed and puffed without really creating so many chances. So we're going to go back to the drawing board, have a little think about things, and we'll line up the rematch.
I don't really. I feel embarrassed to do a ceremony or anything, so no, I'm not going to do it. But I'll hold on to this for a year or for 6 months, and we'll do it again.
Well, as soon as possible. Is it
not same time next week?
Same time next week, yeah. No, it was a scrappy game. I don't think your keeper had too much to do. It was fairly easy for him, just collecting the ball and stuff. But it was tight. Look forward to the rematch because.
What were you expecting? Just out of interest.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I really went in today not really knowing what to expect.
Did you think because a lot of us are in our 30s that you'd outrun us?
Yeah.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah.
Did you do?
I don't know where you drafted that striker in from. He dribbled around all of us.
I think he clattered himself actually. Playing with a rib injury towards the end of the game. Yeah. He played in our game at Villa Park. He's my mate, so he's been on our videos before. So we've got a loose way to get him in.
I think we did okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference was, if I'm being honest.
No.
Like, we won 1-0, but I can't tell you what the difference was. I thought both keepers were good, both defences were reasonably solid, both attacks were pretty weak.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one of them, isn't it?
I think we didn't have too many chances to take towards the end. That one at the end,
we were just sitting back.
There's just legs flying everywhere. Just please, someone get on the end of that. But
I was doing a Yedinak in centre back, just trying to sit back and trying to clear anything out and just lashing everything away if it did come towards me. But obviously, I'm pleased we would. But I'm not going to make a big deal out of it because I don't want to be that guy.
Fair enough.
All right, well done, mate.
Sound.
one of those. We had a hatful of chance, especially second half, hitting the post. Their goalkeeper made a couple of good saves. I'm being honest, I think he was man of the match. He was the difference for them. But we created the chances. They got a bit leggy at the end. They started getting a bit niggly with themselves, so that always helps. But at the end of the day, it's the big win. We take the trophy home. That's all that matters. Up the Villa View. Lynchy, come in here for a second. I mean, he's all smiles, isn't he? What a performance.
It's a good team game and a good effort from all of us, and we kept our composure. They were scrapping a bit between themselves, we did, and
I mean,
different state the trend as well.
Totally. Steve had the opening chance and it came to you. What are you thinking when that ball falls to you?
I can't remember, to be honest. It was just don't absolutely leather it. Calm composure, that's what I did. I said that I'd score at some point today and I did, so.
Would you like to present the trophy for us?
Yeah.
No words? Got any words for us?
Well done, lads.
Thank you very much, Tom. And this is what it was all for. The mini cup of traditions.
Yeah, and it could become its own cup of traditions, couldn't it? This could become a regular fixture, and
100%.
you know, I mean, it's not a classy trophy.
So it's more irony than anything with why we picked it.
When you play a game, you want to win the trophy, and at the end of the day, the Villa View brings it home.
I didn't want Max Stokes to have this trophy in his bedroom this evening. That was not what I wanted to see. You know, he would have been getting pictures of him in bed holding it. It's a good idea to send him a picture of that later on. It's not what you want to see, is it? We own this, and I'm going to make sure it stays in the right hands.
Absolutely. We've earned it, we deserve it, and we're going to celebrate it.
We are. Let's celebrate tonight. Let's put an event on.
Up the Villa View.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.